Happy Thanksgiving. Let's talk about Christmas presents for the kids. I have a few minutes in which to record this video because it is Thanksgiving break and my children are home and I am not home alone anymore. I'm not complaining though. I love having them home. So I am in my room and the door is closed. They are in the loft, which is just outside my door, and they have a fan on at the highest setting so that way it drowns out the sound of my voice and they cannot hear what I am saying. I have 3 boys. Okay. My oldest is a teenager and he helped pick out his present. It ran away from me. I was showing him some of the Christmas colors from Arcane Fiberworks, saying, look at these pretty yarns. And he agreed that they were pretty. And he continued scrolling and saw the colorway for the Chronicles. And he really, really liked it. So I asked him, do you want a hat out of that? And he said yes. So we have it. Okay, this is the Chronicles from Arcane Fiberworks. It is gorgeous. I grabbed 1 skein of the fingering weight, which is an 80/20 merino nylon. It's a superwash, in case you were not aware. And it took me a little while to figure out which hat pattern I wanted to make with it. I think I finally settled on the Musselburgh hat, mainly because I don't have to stick to a specific needle size. I can just pick whichever needle size I want and go from there. That's the main reason. So I need to start this soon. This will be my travel project as soon as I get past the crown, because it's just plain stockinette for 1,000,000 miles and then you do the other crown. Very easy, very easy. So he gets this. Okay, and then one thing that I said I was going to do that never actually happened was finishing the emotional support chicken for one of our favorite senior riders who is no longer on the bike team because he has graduated. Yeah, that didn't happen. So he is now getting, well, I was going to make him one anyway, but this one is mostly done. So he's just going to get this one, the emotional support chicken in our bike team colors. Because yes, last bike season, not the one that just ended, the one before, so 2023, I made bike team beanies with our team logo on it. Half of them I did with just a white stripe on the top and the bottom, as our logo is in the middle. And then the other half, instead of a white stripe, was the bright pink, the hot pink stripe that is on our race kits. So therefore, emotional support chicken in bike team colors, which is black and white and hot pink. Because everybody needs an emotional support chicken in your favorite team colors. So those are for my oldest. Now, my middle and youngest, their presents kind of go hand in hand. It's from the Lord of the Rings knitting book. All right, they were looking through it, and my youngest settled on The Hobbit. They're calling them toys in here. You can call it a stuffy. You can call it an amigurumi. You can call it whatever you want. All right. So I have started it. I started it on Frodo and Bilbo's birthday because I figured that would be appropriate. Here's the Hobbit. I haven't worked on it since then. It's been 2 months. So he's headless, armless, and has 1 leg. So I'm going to finish the Hobbit and then make him 2 sets of clothes. So he has breeches, a waistcoat, and an overcoat. It will not take long at all because these things are small, and it's, I don't remember. It's Cascade 220. I happen to have some left over from making the Harry Potter dolls. So, worsted weight. Apparently I can't read because it says it right there. I'm having issues, guys. So I am basically stash busting The Hobbit. And then as I'm making it, my middle child comes up to me and says, "Hey, Mom, since you're making The Hobbit, you know what you need to do? You need to make Gollum." Yeah, there's a Gollum stuffy. And so obviously I have to make Gollum because you can't have what is essentially Bilbo without Gollum. I do need to get tiny buttons for the Hobbit clothes. All 3 pieces have some buttons on them. And I think I need the eyes for Gollum. I don't think I have those in stash. But other than that, I think I'm pretty good. I hope I have enough because it uses the same yarn. Gollum and the Hobbit use the same yarn. So I hope I have enough of this. I hope. I think I should. Because the Hobbit just needs a head, 2 arms, and a leg. And then the rest will be for Gollum. So that is what my boys are getting. That's what I'm planning on doing. I hope I get around to mittens, possibly some socks. My youngest really liked the Harry Potter socks, so I think he wants some of those. I think they also want need new beanies. Because, you know, children are hard on winter wear. And maybe a scarf. But then again, they don't really wear scarves when it's cold outside. They don't do that much, so maybe not a scarf. Ooh, you know what else I should do? One second. I like having my bookcase right behind me. In the Star Wars study book, my youngest has wanted this ever since I grabbed this. It is the mittens. The pie pumpkins are done. I'm roasting pumpkins for Thanksgiving for pumpkin pie. It's the only traditional thing that we're having for Thanksgiving is pumpkin pie. Okay. Pies. No, not pies. Pumpkin. Pie pumpkins are out of the oven and they smell divine. If you have not made your pumpkin pie with fresh pumpkin, not stuff in a can, just pie pumpkin, roast it, puree it. Oh, it's delicious. Anyway, what I was saying was my youngest has wanted this ever since I bought this Star Wars book, and it's this. The Yoda mittens. Because, yeah, he likes Star Wars, but he doesn't like it as much as his older brother. So, naturally, mittens. Ooh, I could do this for his mittens. I might do that. I might do this for his mittens instead of the other ones I was thinking of, which are just, you know, pretty gorgeous, beautiful, basic cabled mittens. I say basic cabled mittens. What? Cabled mittens aren't basic. Pretty cabled mittens. So, this is worsted weight. I don't think I have the right green for Yoda. We shall see. Right now it's not looking good. I may have to get yarn for that. And then for my middle child, he is much more into Star Wars. So, can you see that? Pocket Yoda. I've made him the Darth Vader sweater, so I might as well make him Yoda. Because, obviously. Have you shown that? Have I shown what? Words are failing me during Thanksgiving break. This sweater. I made that for my middle child. He loves it and he wears it whenever it is cold outside. If I had enough time, I would make the Death Star pillow, but it is done in fingering weight and I don't have enough time for that. So possibly just those two, the Yoda mittens and the pocket Yoda. Hold on. You know what else I forgot was in here? R2-D2 mittens. Where is it? There it is. How fun is that? That is a fingering weight. I don't have enough time to make fingering weight R2-D2 mittens, but those are fun. So I should probably also write those down. I don't need to write those down. I'm going to remember that I wanted to make Yoda mittens and a pocket Yoda for my children because it's fun. Are you making anything for your family for Christmas? And I know you're probably saying you're forgetting a person, your husband. Well, he's not on this list because he doesn't wear cold weather stuff. Meaning he doesn't do beanies, he doesn't do a scarf, he doesn't do mittens or gloves unless he's playing in the snow. And he doesn't do sweaters. But, you know, you're thinking socks. No, his feet are furnaces. He really only wears socks when he's wearing shoes. So there's no point in making him socks or anything else. What I can also do for my oldest, I just remembered this. Also, we're going back to Lord of the Rings here because since I think he also wanted this when I first got this one. Ooh, I might not have enough time though. The dwarf helmet. This is the first pattern in the book, and it is fingering weight yarn. Because that'll be 2 fingering weight beanies. And he can't wear beanies at school, which is dumb. And there's also, he also wanted, liked, he also liked these. I might have enough time for these. The dwarf battle gauntlets. Basically fingerless mittens, but for a dwarf. It is DK weight, so those will work up fast. I may have access to yarn that would work for those. Possibly. I don't know. This is on my list of want to make, not if I get around to it. Want to make presents. Yes. I should probably stop talking about it and start doing it, right? Since the pies, what the heck? It's not pies. It's pumpkins. Since my pumpkins have finished roasting and they have cooled down for a few minutes, I can go handle them now and scoop them out and puree it and make pies. So I'm going to go do that. And you're going to come up with your own list of what you're making for your family for Christmas, if you haven't already.